The leader of the Patriotic Alliance in South Africa, Gayton Mackenzie, has been ordered by the South African High Court to cooperate with investigation of a corruption case that is against him. Mackenzie, who used to be a mayor, is said or accused to have abused his office and his authority when he used to be the mayor of the Central Karoo District Municipality. So the News 24 reports that Patriotic Alliance leader Gayton Mackenzie has been compelled by the Western Cape High Court to cooperate with an investigation into allegations of maladministration, fraud, and corruption when he was the mayor of the Central Karoo District Municipality. I think everyone knows Gayton Mackenzie of the Patriotic Alliance, the PA party. This man is a man that has been very vocal. He is always very, very vocal. And he says quite a lot of intriguing things. And a lot of his campaign was centered on especially the dislike of the Zimbabwean people. And remember, Mackenzie is also in a big misty situation where it is actually said this man is a Zimbabwean who comes from Gweru. So that is still yet to be confirmed. I also saw on Dr. Ibo Mandaza's tweet also writing that there's information making rounds that this guy is actually a Zimbabwean who comes from Gweru. And it's very possible, and it's very, very possible. But unfortunately, if that could be true, it is very sad now to find how much this guy is speaking hate against the Zimbabwean people. You know, it's really very, very, very unfortunate if indeed he is a man coming from Zimbabwe. He may want to hide his originality or his original status of being a Zimbabwean. That is fine. It's his choice. But the idea of hating your own people to that point really is so sad. So we don't know whether that is true or not. But my main issue is that Mackenzie has been speaking like somebody who is straightforward. There is some other things that he has said that were very unfortunate, especially the other time that he spoke, saying that if you would find a Zimbabwean on oxygen in a hospital and a South African is supposed to be coming in, I'll remove the oxygen from a Zimbabwean. That's what he said right on public platform on news. And it was very sad, you know, because in life, you never know what happens. Tomorrow, you find yourself having, or needing some help from the same people that today you are saying, I wish them dead, all of them, something like that. So it is very, very unfortunate that now the way that he speaks, we thought that he was a man who was straightforward, but look at it, he has issues of corruption, maladministration, and things like that, things that he did as he was the mayor at one point. And now it seems he's failing to cooperate with the investigation. That is why the High Court of South Africa had to give him, an order that he must cooperate with the investigation. So we are watching to see how this is going to impact on his political career, if indeed he may be found guilty. Because remember, Gayton Mackenzie has been pushing to also want to come into the alliance. And a lot of people were skeptical about his drive, especially this drive of wanting to just throw out the foreigners from South Africa and, creating this hate speech against the foreign people. So we don't know, but I have not heard so far from every discussion that that we have had and all the news that we are getting that there's ever been an option of taking Gayton Mackenzie as one of those that can be joining the coalition. So the coalition are still centered on DA, on the MK, and on the EFF. So we are yet to see what is going to be the final result. So if Mackenzie is going to be swallowed by this one, and then it means he might find himself going behind bars for a very, very long time. And you might find that he may not be protected, because politicians, they will only protect their territories. And if you are not in that kind of a political atmosphere, you may not be protected, especially when you are outside the ANC, and especially when you have been very talkative and lambasting them. Politicians are like that. They will start to withdraw from you the time that the vouchers are circling around your head. So let's watch and see how far it is going to go and whether Mackenzie is going to survive this one. If it's going to swallow him, then what will be the end of him and his political career? So these are just updates that I'm giving you as we continue throughout the day. I'll be giving you more and more of these updates. Thank you so much for joining me on the show. Please always subscribe, like, and share. Support this gospel of the freedom of the Zimbabwean people until we get to our freedom. The subscribe and the like and the commenting is the best that you can also do for this gospel and also for the fight against freedom for Zimbabwean people. Otherwise, remain blessed. Shalom. We meet again in the next show.